Here's Clark, still trying to find her rhythm. A deep pull. Got it.
Good job by Cunningham to quickly get on Clark.
Clark sinks the screen and got the layup and one.
Caitlin Clark never ceases to amaze us. In a highly anticipated game everyone was waiting for, Caitlin Clark win against Diana Taurasi. And wow, what a game that was. Not only did Clark stand her ground against Taurasi, but she also set a record and nearly made history with a triple-double. The Indiana Fever defeated the Phoenix Mercury 88-82, but the score doesn't even tell half the story. First off, let's talk about the incredible record Clark just set. She reached 129 assists for the season, setting a new rookie record for the Indiana Fever franchise. That's right, 129 assists. In this game against the Mercury alone, Clark dished out 12 assists, showing just how complete she is as a player. And what makes this record even more impressive is that it's her first season in the WNBA. Clark isn't just adjusting to the league, she is dominating it. Her ability to create plays for her teammates is one of the reasons why she's so special. And it's not just the number of assists, it's the quality too. Clark has incredible court vision and can make passes most players wouldn't even think of. She's elevating the whole Fever team's game. This record is just more proof that Caitlin Clark is the real deal. She's not here just to make an appearance. She's here to make history. And guys, I think this is just the beginning. Imagine what she could do with more experience in the league. First off, let's set the scene. Caitlin Clark, our rookie sensation, was up against Diana Taurasi, the 42-year-old legend who has won 3 WNBA titles and 5 Olympic gold medals. This game took place at the Footprint Center, which was absolutely packed with a sellout crowd of 17,071 fans. Can you imagine the atmosphere? Despite not feeling her best, Clark didn't let that hold her back. She finished the game with 15 points, 12 assists, and 9 rebounds. Just 1 rebound shy of a triple-double, which would have been the first by a WNBA rookie. How amazing is that? Can you guys imagine the pressure Clark was under, playing against a legend like Taurasi in front of such a massive crowd? But Clark showed us exactly what she's made of. She didn't just play, she shined. Right from the start, she was making incredible assists, showcasing her court vision and her ability to make plays that most players wouldn't even think of. Let's take a look at Caitlin Clark's journey. Coming out of college where she finished as the all-time leading scorer in Division I basketball, men or women, there were high expectations for her. She was a #1 draft pick for the Indiana Fever, and she's certainly living up to that hype. But what's it like to transition from college to the WNBA? It's a whole new level of competition, and Clark is not just adapting, she's dominating. How many rookies can say they've taken one of the greatest players of all time and held their own against them? Now let's talk about the game itself. The Fever got off to a rough start, falling behind early. The Mercury took the lead 17-4 to open the game. At halftime, the Mercury were up by 11 points. And at one point during the second half, they were ahead by as much as 15 points. But did the Fever give up? Absolutely not. They rallied back with incredible resilience and determination. In the third quarter, the Fever scored an impressive 29 points against the Mercury's 17, with Clark orchestrating the attack and making those critical plays. This comeback wasn't just about scoring points. It was about heart, teamwork, and the sheer willpower to win. The Fever dominated in several key areas, including the rebound battle, which they won 42-28, thanks to forward Nalissa Smith's 15 rebounds. They also had more fast break points and bench points, showing it was truly a team effort. What makes Clark's performance even more impressive is her ability to stay calm under pressure. Let's think about this for a second. She was against Taurasi, who praised Clark after the game, saying it's amazing what Clark has been able to do in her short career so far. She loves the game, and you can tell she's put put the work in. For Taurasi, the gold standard for guards in the WNBA, to recognize Clark's talent and potential is massive. And this isn't coming from anyone. Let's take a moment to appreciate Taurasi's career. At 42, she's the oldest active player in the WNBA and continues to be a dominant force on the court. With 19 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals in this game, she showed why she's considered one of the greatest. Imagine being Clark, going up against someone with that kind of legacy. How inspiring must that be? Clark's leadership on the court was evident throughout the game. She kept her team focused and energized, even when things got intense, with both teams combining for 5 technical fouls and 2 flagrant fouls. Forward Aaliyah Boston emphasized the importance of staying cool and using the energy to their advantage. This mentality was crucial in their comeback. The Fever's victory was a team effort. Alongside Clark's near triple-double, other players stepped up in a big way. Aaliyah Boston scored 17 points, grabbed 8 rebounds, and dished out 4 assists. Kelsey Mitchell added 16 points, and Alyssa Smith contributed a double-double with 12 points and 15 rebounds. Temi Fagbennell came off the bench and scored 10 points in just 13 minutes. This depth and teamwork are what make the Fever an amazing team. But let's not forget the bigger picture. This game wasn't just one win. The Fever have been struggling to find their footing, having not made the playoffs since 2016. However, after a rough start to the season with a 1-8 record in May, they turned things around in June, going 7 for 4. This game against the Mercury was more than just a win. It was a statement. The Fever showed they could rally from behind, compete with any team in the league, and do it with a rookie leading the charge. So what's next for Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever? The Rookie of the Year award seems almost a certainty for Clark after this performance. But beyond individual accolades, the question is, how far can this team go? Can they make the playoffs this year? And in the upcoming years, can we see them in the WNBA finals? Every game with Caitlin Clark is an opportunity to witness history. She is not just playing well, she's changing the game. Isn't she fun to watch? Her performances are attracting new fans and elevating the entire sport. If you're not following the Fever games yet, you're missing out on something special. Clark is a phenomenon that comes around once in a generation. But let's dive deeper into what makes Caitlin Clark so special. It's not just her stats, although they are impressive. It's her court vision, her ability to read the game and make other plays and make plays that leave you in awe. How does she consistently find her teammates in the perfect position? It's like she has eyes in the back of her head. And her scoring ability, she can shoot from anywhere on the court with incredible accuracy. Other teams have to guard her full court because of this. How many times have you seen her sink a deep three-pointer at a crucial moment? It's those moments that make you realize you're watching someone special. And let's talk about her impact off the court. Clark's presence has brought a new level of excitement to the Fever games. Fans are flocking to see her, and her jersey sales are through the roof. She's becoming a household name, not just because of her skill, but because of her personality and love for the game. How many players can you say they've had this kind of impact in their rookie season, especially in women's basketball? The Fever's coaching staff also deserves a shout out. They've done an incredible job at integrating Clark into the team and maximizing her strengths. The strategies they've employed to utilize her playmaking abilities have been spot on. Although people are making comments about Caitlin Clark and her coach, it seems like now they're starting to work things out. And it's not just about Clark. They've built a cohesive unit where everyone knows their role and contributes to the team's success. How many teams can say they've turned their season around so dramatically? The future for the Indiana Fever looks incredibly bright. With Clark leading the charge and a solid supporting cast, this team has the potential to become a powerhouse in the WNBA. How exciting is it to think what they could achieve in the next few years? Could we be looking at the future WNBA champions? But let's not get ahead of ourselves. There's a lot of basketball to be played this season. The Fever need to stay focused and continue to build on their success. They've shown they have the talent and the heart to compete with the best, but consistency will be their key. How do you think they're going to handle the pressure as the season progresses? Will they continue to rise to the occasion? Do you think Caitlin Clark will keep keep this incredible pace? Will we see her breaking more records and possibly leading the Fever to a championship? Leave your opinions in the comments below. Who knows, in the next couple games, she'll probably break another record. Keep cheering, keep watching, and let's follow this incredible journey together. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't miss out on any WNBA news. I'll see you in the next one.